house, and we wanted to give you a tour of our kitchen this week instead of making a recipe. So here's our new kitchen. It's so awesome. So I want to show you some of the cool things that we decided to do for our new house. Okay, so first of all, we have our double convection ovens. That means that there's a fan in the back. Oops, we've been making crusty artisan bread. There's a fan in the back, and it helps keep, you can do different layers of like cookies. I can do 3 to 5 different layers of cookies, and they're all supposed to cook evenly. I haven't tried that out yet, but that's the idea. And they can both do that, and they're really cool. This one slides out, it's super nice. Haven't used the bottom one yet. Up here, we have little dividers for all of my sheet pans and the lids and other things. Right over here is one of my favorite things. Look at this pull-out. So this pull-out has all of my utensils, and on the bottom we made a space so I could put my oils and vinegars for while I'm cooking. I've got a little spice cupboard. Here is my awesome fan with a light. Nope, that's the fan. So it has a light on here that's really bright. This is a 48-inch Thermador cooktop that I love. Yesterday I cooked chicken on here for the first time. I turned my fan on and you couldn't even smell it in the house, and the fan was so quiet because we put the motor up on the roof, and so the noisy part is up on the roof, and it sucks up all of the smoke and all of the smell out of the house. Because one thing I hate is a noisy fan, and another thing that I hate is a stinky house while I'm cooking, especially stuff like fish. So there's the fan. You can barely hear it. There we go. That's on full speed. It's still pretty quiet for how much power is getting sucked out of here, and I love it. Another cool part, I'm gonna show them. This is my big, massive drawer for all of my sheet pans. And the cool part is there's another drawer up here for all of my lids. What? Is that so cool?
I forgot about this drawer.
Oh, in that. So this part was a bonus that we asked our cabinet guy to do for us. I'm gonna put you down for a minute, okay, Molly? Okay. So this opens up. How cool is that? And it gives us extra storage space, and if we ever need to go in and fix the vent and stuff, we can do that. So here we just have some regular cupboards where I have, like, I don't know, my food processor, different things. And then in here, because my spice cabinets were so small, I put some spices in here too. So these are just little IKEA things. We're gonna do a tutorial on how I organized my kitchen, but that's kind of how I did that. And then I'll have all my Tupperware and stuff like that in there.
And a towel.
And towels down there. Yep. Towels and our aprons and stuff, huh? Okay, over here, what is this, Jules?
It's a dishwasher.
It's a dishwasher. And this one's a really cool dishwasher. This one is a Bosch dishwasher, and it has a top part so I can put bigger utensils. I can put all my utensils up there if I really wanted. And it's just 3 layers. This is really cool because this can move up and down. If I have bigger things on the bottom or some bigger things on top, then I can move this down. And then I just have a big open sink. This is a composite sink with a, I think this is a gooseneck, is that what it's called? Faucet that's really easy to just wash it all. And push down on there, or I could push the top and it pauses for a minute. This is by Moen, which is a really good brand. And inside of here, we just have places for our sponges and our little stopper, everything we need. Or we can put it in this one, there's more space there. There we go. Okay, and all of these cupboards are quiet closed, which I like. But Jane, when you do dishes, what do you do?
Put it in the dishwasher.
We put it in the dishwasher. But show them this cool thing right here. What? We built in some stools into our new kitchen so that the kids could get up easier and do dishes. Before we had to keep a stool in the kitchen and it always got in the way. I was always kicking it and it was so annoying. So we put little stools right in front of the sink. But do you want to show them the other stools?
Sure.
We did it all along the island too. So these ones are a little bit taller, so the shorter kids can stand on. I didn't want to lose as much cupboard space over here, so I put a shorter one. So the really cool part about these ones is that they're deeper, but when the kids are older and we don't need stools anymore, I can flip them around and it's a drawer. Mind blown, right? So cool. So it's very practical to put these in. Hi, do you love it? You want to try it right now? Let's do the smaller one right now and I'll show you. Okay, Kate, get down. No, that one doesn't turn around because it's so small. Let's see, look, they made it extra long. But then we'll just turn it around. And it's a drawer. We did these in the kids' bathroom too. Look at that. Perfectly good drawer right there. Guys, this is so cool. Now our cabinet guy did all of these special for us. He's done them in bathrooms before, but he's never done them in kitchens. So it was really cool for him to do that for us. So we have a dishwasher over there. And we also have a dishwasher over here. This is a thermidor. This one has a third rack too, and it will also go down. But they're different dishwashers, and normally you'd be able to tell, but because we put the front on it, you can't even tell that they're different dishwashers. They're pretty much the same inside. They're just really good dishwashers, and they're so quiet. All of my past dishwashers have been so noisy. This one I can't even tell if it's going. The only way I can tell is there's a light that comes on down here. This one's blue, that one's red. And then you know that it's running. So cool. Okay, over here, not too much special things. We have a basket here that we keep our breads in. We have a microwave that we built down a little bit lower so that the kids could actually reach it. Before they were always climbing on the counter or never being able to reach it, and I was having to do it all for them. Or getting the stool, which I hate stools in the kitchen. Okay, moving over here, we have the Frigidaire. Huge fridge and freezer. It's so cool. So here's the freezer. Don't judge me on my food. Yes, sometimes we have chicken nuggets and burritos. Ice maker in there. And at first we really didn't like the idea that it didn't have an ice maker and a water dispenser on the front. But the more I thought about it, I loved it because the kids were always putting ice in their water bottles and they were falling out. And the floor was always getting ice and it was always wet and water dripping all over. So I really love it. They get their ice, they get their water from the sink. Okay, and this is our fridge. Watch out. So it's not very deep. It still fits a lot, but it's not super deep, and so it's just wide. We can fit a lot of condiments, a lot of good stuff. Good drawers in here. We love it. Okay, working back to the island, we put a little prep sink in the island. Here's our garbage disposal. Guys, remember how I was so excited about my forks and my spoons? Look, we have knives, spoons, forks. That's it. No big spoons, no big forks, just that. And I have a ton of them. Some are even in the dishwasher still. Some other things we put dividers in.
Oh yeah, that's what made it so easy.
The rest of these, this is where we put our plates and our bowls so that the kids don't have to climb on the counter. They can reach to put dishes away. They can reach to get their own dishes. And it's been super nice. I got these little things from IKEA to hold all of the bowls and plates so they don't slide around, and then the bottoms are from IKEA too. And I'll do a whole tutorial on how to organize your kitchen that way. And then here is our garbage can. We had planned on putting 2 bags in here so we could do recycling, but it ended up being a little bit too small. But our garbage can's in there, hidden and away. And there you go. Oh, I didn't talk about the drinks. We just did this yesterday and we're testing this out. But all of the kids have their own color, right? And I've got to get more hooks, but these are Contigo bottles from Costco where I got them. And they're just really cool. They don't spill, they keep their drinks. So we just put them on there. There's Jane's, we can't forget Jane's, huh? So anyway, we put them on here and then the kids won't lose their drinks. Over here, on the other side of the cabinet, we put some cupboards too. When the babies get older, I think we'll put some crayons and stuff. Each kid will have their own little section. Ooh. But right now, the babies get into everything and we don't want them coloring on walls. Now our pantry is over here, off to the side a little bit. So I've organized this with some IKEA stuff to keep it more organized. We have some snacks in there. We have some sweet snacks for the kids to get their school lunches ready. So I have some containers up there that I've all labeled, and we haven't even filled up our pantry because We have the pantry off to the side, and so I opted not to put our cereals in here because I didn't want the kids going back and forth, and they wouldn't definitely not put their cereal away. I dedicated this Lazy Susan over here for our cereals, and I also put like our peanut butter and marshmallow cream and other things down on the bottom for their school lunches. So it's just easy to access, and we had enough counter space for that. Because the pantry is a little bit further away, this made it a little bit easier to do this. That's our kitchen, you guys. We're so excited. We love it already. Don't forget to watch next week when we start making some food again in our new kitchen, and we're gonna have some updates. And we're gonna be doing more videos with more quick tips and stuff like that. So I hope you stay tuned and watch us more. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye. Good containers over there that will stay, what is it? Air secure, I don't know. Delete that.